My husband and I, we went there a year ago to see the museum and to see the World Trade Center, the new World Trade Center, and I was crying the whole time. Like, I felt like that's not my World Trade Center. It's doom and gloom now. Even there's a new mall in there and everything's white. That's not the way it looked before. It was like a tan color and it just was so beautiful, and I missed that big elevator. And I always had the feeling like, I don't know, life happens and your journey takes you different places. I always felt like I was going to return to that hotel. Always wanted to be with Marriott. Marriott's where I feel like, it's a shoe that fits for me, and I just love the company so much. But I love the World Trade Center too, and to have both was an amazing experience. And, I feel like those were some of the best times of my life right there. Going back there, my husband kept on asking me, oh, where are we going here? Where? And I didn't recognize any of it. I felt like I was, like, wow, like this is nothing that I remember. Nothing seems the same.
I was supposed to be there that day for the contractor, but I got a phone call that night before to go to a job over on 41st Street. So when we got to 41st Street and we signed in, there was a group of us, about 20, 30 guys that went over there, that we were supposed to all go to the Trade Center. Thank God they pulled us off the Trade Center. Almost a year later, we went back there, worked at Battery Park, and I saw how much damage they did and how much was melted down. Just devastating how it all happened so quick. I mean, it took them a couple years to put it up, and it only took them a couple hours to bring it down. Of the 3,000 people we lost in the Trade Center. And I'm glad they made a memorial flag for them, and I'm glad they remember them every year with the bells. Devastating. You can't imagine being burnt alive or being crushed alive. I saw enough of that when I was in Vietnam with people and body parts. You just can't imagine the whole devastation of it in general,
I wish I was there helping. I wish I was there trying to, take care of everybody. I don't know, I really didn't feel like the feeling like when something happens, I just wish that I was there, like helping. And, it was a huge time. I was there with my daughter, she's a newborn, and helping her. But then I was like, I don't know, I just felt like that was another home and something was happening to my home, and, I should have been there to help them too. I don't know, maybe that's a little different, but that's how I was feeling that day. You know what? There's no more World Trade Center for me to go back to.
It's nothing.